generally had this loop of negative thoughts. So that had gone down very, very considerably. The blue sky just started fascinating me. The sunset, the sunrise, these things which would just pass by every day without even noticing, purely for physical and mental health benefits. But I could clearly see how it has deepened my spiritual practice as well. My name is Varsha. I'm on a break. I have taken a break from teaching. So I did a fellowship in an NGO for 2 years, and right now I'm on a break. So I have a condition. It's called congenital kyphoscoliosis, and it's a deformity of backbone. That's something which I have by birth. So there was a phase in my life where I had become very wobbly in my mind, like my body, physically and mentally. So it was very shaky. There was no stability in my system, be it my body or my thoughts. So it was getting very, very disturbing. So I was looking for something. I tried a few things, but nothing really settled me down. So I was looking for something which would give me stability. I am someone who always have things holding me back from trying something new. And when it comes to commitment, and when it comes to something which is as not serious, but something which is very, very, I would say, something which you cannot take lightly, practices like these, which needs a lot of dedication and commitment. So yes, I had my doubts, but I think the desperation of my situation, I just fell on it. I just latched it up thinking that, okay, this could be my rescue, which can give me what I've been looking for. So like I said, stability was the first thing. And second, I also realized that it gave me a lot of other things which I was not looking for, like stamina of being able to do my daily chores, which had considerably gone down with my deterioration of my condition. So that improved very, very significantly. And clarity of my thought. I generally had this loop of negative thoughts. So that had gone down very, very considerably. And third and the last, which I did not expect, was this spiritual aspect. Earlier I was living a life at a superficial level with moments of depth here and there. But this practice kind of deepened the experience of my life, the way I was experiencing every day. There was a lot of change in that. It was a very deeply, spiritual, because I do other spiritual practices as well. So I could feel that those practices had deepened a lot after beginning to do SURYA KRIYA, which I had started purely for physical and mental health benefits. But I could clearly see how it has deepened my spiritual practice as well. So when it comes to just being in nature, being around trees and plants, or just the blue sky just started fascinating me. The sunset, the sunrise, these things which would just pass by every day without even noticing, they became a moment to just hold on to. So definitely the connect deepened, when it comes to nature. And relationships, I started to just release all the things which I used to hold on, about people, about what they say and what they do. So, that kind of I just started to take it easy, just loosen it a bit and just accept things and situations and people as they are. And yeah, I could there were my friends and family also who said that, okay, we can see there is a lot of stability in you. So what have you been doing? My sisters were married and they stay away. So they were like, okay, is this only because of yoga? Can yoga be so? Because they knew, what condition I was in. And for them to believe that, okay, a simple yoga practice can bring about so much of change. So they were like really, really surprised. So yeah, it was a very, very noticeable change, because I was in a situation where I was put on medication also for my anxiety, and I had been into a phase of depression also. But before starting this practice, just a couple of years before that, I had stopped the medication. But I did not have that stability, like I said, to be able to just be in a state of balance. So after starting this practice, there was no looking back at those medications. Yeah. So I learned it in 2021, January 2021. So now I think it's going to be 4 years in another month. I am someone who has very rarely missed this practice, to be honest. After doing the mandala, because that is something which I needed almost like a drug every day, in the beginning, because I could see what it's doing to me. But I ensure that every day I'm in touch with that practice. So yeah, that's my frequency and my involvement.
Namaskaram. Thank you for watching. To see more, please consider this suggested video or this suggested playlist. And if you're curious to learn the amazing classical Hatha Yoga practices structured by Sadhguru that we offer, please see a couple of suggestions right below this video. Last but not least, if you enjoyed this content, consider hitting that subscribe button right there.